Hello students, welcome to my channel. In this session, we will take up different models of profit and loss. In the previous session, we have taken up the basic concepts of profit and loss. I hope you watched that video. If not, please watch that video first and then come to this. If I have to sum up the whole concept of profit and loss in two statements, we can say this. Point number one, discount is always calculated on market price. Second point, profit or loss is always calculated on cost price. I hope you stick to those two basic points which we discussed in the previous session while solving questions in this particular session. Let's go to the first question. Please pause the video, make an attempt and then continue watching this. Here, he sold two articles at the same price. Selling price of two articles is same. A trader sold two articles at the same price. He earned 20% on the first and incurred a loss of 20% on the second. What is his overall profit or loss? Since I earned 20% on one article, incurred loss of 20% on the second article, can I say these two are my position is no profit, no loss? Can I say that? Because profit here and loss here will be same. I'm afraid that's not the right answer. Why? When I say 20% profit, 20% of what? That's what I'm saying. You have to stick to those two basic points. Profit or loss is always on cost price. It is 20% of CP. When I say loss is 20%, it is 20% of CP. Did I say CPs are equal? I said SPs are equal, not CPs, right? So that's why the answer is not no profit, no loss. In fact, when selling price of two articles are equal, profit and loss percentage are equal, my net position is always loss. This is the shortcut. When SPs of two articles are same, profit and loss percentage are same, the net position is always loss, and net loss equals to x square by 100%. That is 20 square. X is the profit or loss percentage. That is 20 square by 100%. That is 4% is the loss. That's my answer. This is the shortcut. But let me just give you the background behind it. Suppose if you are not aware of this formula, how you can solve it? Since you need percentage profit or loss, you take some example and start. See, question says selling prices are equal. Let's say selling price of the two articles be some number. Let's say 960, 960. Why I'm taking 960, I'll explain a little later. But they are equal. Basically, selling price of two articles are same. That's why I should take the same number. Profit is 20%, loss is 20%. When I say profit is 20%, selling price is 120% of the cost price. That's what we discussed in the previous session. Because profit is 20% more than cost price, so 120% of the cost price. When I say there is a loss, selling price is less than cost price. Selling price is 20% less than cost price means 80% of the cost price. If you see 80 and 120, see 12 8s are 96. See, when I say there is a profit of 20%, selling price will be 120%. It is second case 80%. If I consider a number that is divisible by 120 and 80, your calculations will be easy for you. That's the reason I assumed 12 8s 96 as the value there. This comes with practice there, right? Let us see here. Selling price is 960 here. Selling price is 960 here. You can see 128s. Cost price will be 800. Here 81, 8012s. Cost price is 1200. See, overall cost price is how much? 2000. But overall selling price is how much? 1920. So overall there is a loss or not? What is the loss? Cost price is more than selling price means there is a loss. 2000 minus 1920. 80 rupees is the loss. What is the loss percentage? Loss or profit always on cost price. 80 rupees is the loss on total cost price of 2000. Percentage means into 100. 24. 4% is the loss, I can say. If this is the shortcut, if you don't remember the shortcut, you can always solve the problem like this. But then now let me tell you why it is always loss. If you see, when I say there is a profit, selling price more or cost price more? Selling price more. Selling price is more than cost price. If selling price is 960, which is more than cost price, means your cost price is going to be less than 960. So your cost price is 800. Is it not less than 960? If you see here, when there is a loss, cost price is more than selling price, right? Selling price is 960 means your cost price is more than 960. Yes or no? It's 1200. So the cost price here is more than 960. The cost price is less than 960 means the cost price in the second case is more than the cost price in the first case. Hence 20% value in the second case is more than 20% value in the first case, that is why it is always loss. This is the background behind the shortcut, right? However, I wanted to write down this shortcut and use that wherever possible so that we can save precious time in the examination. Yeah. A trader bought two articles at the same price, sold one at 20% profit, the other at 20% loss. What is his overall profit or loss percent? Can you try? Yes. You can see here, bought the two articles at the same price. Cost prices are same, and one is at 20% profit, other is at 20% loss. So profit and loss percentage are also same. So what happens? When selling price are equal, it is always loss. What if their cost price are equal? Is it always profit? No. Because when I say there is 20% profit, 20% of what? Of CP. When I say the loss is 20%, it is 20% of CP, but the CPs are equal. When these are equal, 20% values are also equal, means the profit value here and the loss value here will be same. Hence, no profit, no loss. Let me show you the shortcut. When CPs of two articles are same, profit percent and loss percentage are also same, then the overall position is no profit, no loss, right? So if you want, you can take an example and confirm it. So let us say cost price of two articles is 100, profit is 20%, loss is say 20%. 20% of 100, 20 rupees is the profit, 20% of 100, 20 rupees is the loss. The profit amount equals to the loss amount there. So hence no profit, no loss, right? This is the second point. The third one, a trader bought two articles at the same price. Here also cost price is same. He sold one of them at 20% profit and the other at 10% loss. Find his overall profit or loss percentage. So here CPs are equal, but profit and loss percentage are not equal. Then what is the shortcut? I'm afraid 20 and 10, you write immediately 10 as the answer, but answer is not 10. What is the shortcut? And we will discuss what is the background behind it. When CPs of two articles are same, profit percent and loss percentage are not same, then the overall profit or loss percentage is P minus L by 2%. In this case, P is 20, L is 10, 20 minus 10 by 2, that is 10 by 2, 5% is the overall profit. You may be wondering why 5 not 10. Simple. Let's say cost price of two articles same, let's say 100, 100. I have 20% profit here, I have 10% loss. When I say 20% profit, 20% on 100, 20 rupees is the profit, because profit is always on cost price. When I say loss is 10%, 10% of cost price, that is 100, 10 rupees is the loss. We earned 20 rupees here, we lost 10 rupees here. What is the net profit? Net profit is 20 minus 10, 10 rupees. But what is the net profit percentage means? I earned a 10 rupees profit on what? On what investment? On only 100 rupees. This 10 rupees is combined profit. The net profit on two articles. So what is the total investment? Not 100 rupees. It is 200. That's why 10 by 200 into 100. You can see 10 by 2, 5%. That's what we are doing here, right? So this is the third model. Let's take up one more model. By selling 40 articles, a trader can buy 50 articles, find his overall profit or loss. Here, SP of 40 articles equals to CP of 50 articles. Right. What is the shortcut formula? Then we will see the background. The shortcut formula is like this. If the selling price of S number of articles equals to cost price of C number of articles, then profit or loss is C minus S by S into 100. This is the shortcut formula. In this question, S is the number of articles sold, that is 40. C is the number of articles purchased. Its number of articles, not price, is 50. So S is 40, C is 50. Let me substitute here. Yes, 50. C is 50 minus S 40 by 40 into 100. 10 by 40 into 100, 1 by 4, 25%. Okay, if you don't recall this formula in the examination, how to go about it? Because it is percentage profit or loss, take an example. See, let us say SP of one article is say 10 rupees. Let us assume SP of one article 10 rupees. What is 40 articles SP? 400. But by selling 40 articles, I can buy 50 articles, means 40 articles selling price is equal to 50 articles cost price. right? 50 articles cost price is 400 means selling cost price of one article will be 400 by 50, that is 8 rupees. When selling price of one article you consider 10 rupees, its cost price is coming to 8 rupees means what is the profit? Come on please, 10 minus 8, it is 2. But what is the profit percent? Profit or loss is always on cost price. 2 on cost price of 8 into 100. 1 by 4, 25% I can say. Right? Next. I can also tell you a simple logic. 40 articles selling price equals to 50 articles cost price. Why I say that? Because by selling 40 I can buy 50 articles means selling price of 40 is same as CP of 50. So what is selling price of one article? This 40 goes other side. 50 by 40 or 5 by 4 CP. 5 by 4 means can I say 1.25 CP? 1 or 5 by 4 means how much more than 1? 5 by 4 is 1 by 4. How much anything more than 1 is your profit? How much more? 1 by 4 more means 1 by 4 is what percent? 25%. Or I can say 5 by 4 is 1.25 CP. 1.25 means how much more than 1.25? Why? 100% is 1. Anything more than 1 is your profit, anything less than 1 is your loss. Here 0.25, if you recall percentage class we discussed, anything more than 1 is the increase, anything less than 1 is the decrease. Increase means profit, decrease means loss. 0.25 is the increase, I can say 0.25 means 25%. Or if you still need confirmation, 1.25 is nothing but 125 by 100. Yes, 125% of cost price. When selling price is 125% of cost price, what do you mean by saying 125%? When you say it is 25% more, 25% more means there is 25% profit. Like this, you can answer the question, right? So I told you 3 different approaches: shortcut, example, logic, right? So this is how you can solve different types of profit and loss questions. In the next video, we will take up a few more models of profit and loss, right? Thank you.